You are the company you keep. That is so true. Another age-old saying that has lasted through the ages because it's so true. Ignore these age-old words of wisdom at your own peril. Pay close attention to her friends. If you're dating a woman, whether it's a fresh situation where you're just starting out, or if you've been going out with her for a while but you just haven't been paying attention, well, start paying attention. Pay close attention to the friends she keeps. Now, this is true about men and women, of course, but in this case, we're focusing on women. You've all heard the saying, you are the company you keep. Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. You're the sum total of the 5 people that you associate with the most. These are all absolutely 100% universally true, no matter where you are in the world. Those are true things that you must not ignore. If you're dating a woman, or if it's your wife or your girlfriend, whoever, and all her friends are, have types of flaws that you don't like, you don't agree with, rest assured she's one of them. She might talk about them and say, Laura is like this, and Stephanie is like that, and Jennifer is like this. But if they're friends and they're associating on a regular basis, that means they have strong traits in common. If you ever doubt that, look at yourself. I don't know who you are, but if you have a friend that's shooting up heroin on every other day, would you hang out with him unless you're you're on the same track as him? I know I wouldn't. I know I would have nothing in common with them, even though they might be a nice guy. But if they're doing that, if they're stealing or doing something morally wrong or whatever, I would quickly keep my distance, because it just doesn't sit well with you. But if it does sit well with you and your friend is doing something wrong, then you know that you're one of them, that you are cut from the same cloth. And the reasons are really profound. But besides what the obvious, another really bad thing that you need to watch out for is that if you're dating a woman and you're a stand-up guy, and you're taking her out and you're taking her on trips and you're wining and dining her, and you come from a good family, you have a good parents, good upbringing, and her friends are either divorced, messed up, jumping from one man to the next, unhappy with a loser boyfriend, whatever. And I'm telling you this because I've been through it. I've experienced it personally. Deep down inside, those friends do not want your girlfriend, which is one of them, do not want her to be elevated from their level. They want her to be one of them. Misery loves company. Misery loves company. Another old saying. So rest assured, they will do whatever they can. They will do their level best to sabotage the relationship of you and her, so that she breaks up with you and that she comes back down to their level. It's human nature. They don't want to see one of them. They kind of envy, and because they're not able to pull themselves out of the mess that they're in, they don't want to see one of them succeed, one of them go up, because that makes them feel like crap. Whereas misery, if she's in miserable situation, divorced and lonely and alcoholic with money problems and unhappy, then they feel comfortable. They say, well, I'm not so bad. My situation is not so bad and disgusting. Look at her. She's in the same situation as me. Look at our other friend. She's in the same situation as me. That's why birds of a feather flock together. That's why misery loves company. That's why people that are in a crappy situation hang around with other people that are in a crappy situation. Now, on the opposite end of the spectrum, if you've got have you ever been in a situation where you're sitting with a bunch of other guys that are obviously much smarter and doing a lot better in life, thinking along the completely different lines, and you kind of feel uncomfortable, but after you leave and you're thinking to yourself, my God, it feels so much more comfortable to be with my loser friends, but I know deep down inside that I should be with them. Because when you're with them, you're kind of being forced to be elevated. You're being forced to do better in life. You're comparing yourself now to some real winners. And you're saying, oh my God, look what they're doing. Look how old they are and how much they accomplished, and look at me. Whereas when you're hanging around with your loser friends, I'm sorry for using that term, but we're not here, putting varnish on things. We're saying it like it is. You kind of feel comfortable, but it's a really terrible feeling. It's a bittersweet feeling. Yeah, you feel comfortable because you don't feel left out and a loser, but you feel that it feels like an old worn out shoe that you're wearing. It feels comfortable, but it's that it's not good for you. You're being in your own comfort zone, and being in your comfort zone, my friends, is the worst place you can be in life, because that means you are stagnating, you're not growing, you're not doing any better. But let's go back to the point of this video, and the point of this video is the friends that your girlfriend, your wife, your long-term relationship partner says everything about her. However they are is how she is, and deep inside. Don't look at the outside. Never look at the outside. Always try to look at the inside. And you see, I heard one time one person said that when you see a person alone, you're looking at their outside. When you see their partner, whether it's their girlfriend or their male friends or female friends, when you see them with their friends, then you're seeing their insides. Think about that. Think about that for a second, because that's very beautiful. Because that's when the real personality comes out. If you're hanging around somebody on a regular basis, if they're your friends, if they're your regulars, that means you are one of them. I'm sorry, there are no two ways about it. So if you want to know what your woman is about, if you want to know her thinking, if you want to know her thought process, her self-image in life, and where she is in life, and what she really is under the hood, look at her friends. Look who she's hanging out with. And if she's hanging out with people that don't feel right to you, if she's hanging out with people that are don't sit well with you, then you're with the wrong person. There is no reforming, these people. They are what they are. A short and sweet video, ladies and gentlemen, mostly gentlemen here, as most of you that listen to these videos are male. Please allow me to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a healthy, happy, prosperous, successful, world venturing New Year, and I'll probably be back with you before the New Year's, but all the best for now.